So I don't know the status of Kerple and Adam right now. But here we go. We got Crizis there with Rocket Launcher top of the map, taking away that EB. We have FragStealer with that teleporter already, but he was hoping for a lot more than he was going to get. But like as you can see, doing any sort of fight in the beginning of the match before items come up is always so risky because it could get traded. You could lose out on both items. If you die right as items come up, you could take a hit on both Red and Mega. It's not what you want. But that was just a trade of a frag and then a trade of items, so all's fair. Pretty much a reset at that point. Whoa, jeez. Lagzor. Fuck, man. We're warping crazy. Alright, but a lot of good damage coming out of Crizis there. But he's going to need to take a break for some armor. But man, some health wouldn't be bad either. Don't crater too hard there, buddy. He wants that 25. No! Would that 25 have done it? No, I don't think so. If I did the math. I'm not doing the math right now. Right. So yeah, Crizis just getting pummeled here. Holy crap. So Red's going to be back up, as is Mega, actually. But we just turned yellow take, and it's going to be another few seconds before FragStealer can get there. Alright. But Crizis wasn't really spamming on it. Like, he had EB. Well, he didn't have EB at the time, but he had a rocket launcher. Like, spam that shit. He's looking for the shots now. Uh-oh. Timeout called. No. I don't know why. Did FragStealer do this, like, earlier in the day, too? Where's that Kerp? Alright. So Crizis on top of this Red a little bit earlier than he needs to be. Being a little bit loud as well, but no real retaliation there from FragStealer. So back up top, trying to catch him coming in on the EB. And actually, yeah, I like that rocket placement. Like, bounce them off the edge if they're coming towards the EB. But if they, just leave, it's not a huge loss. But man, Crizis just took so much damage in there just without even realizing it, but before I realized it anyway. But man, that rocket, that's a good start. But he's so excited about that rocket, he forgot to check his ammo. Oh no. Alright, air rocket, that means I win. I just need to finish you off. Who needs ammo? Shit. Alright. Back up top of the map. Crizis. Oh, just looking at it all the wrong times. That felt bad. It was like, oh no, he's right there. Oh, look to the left. Don't have time for things like that more so. Or any Quake game for that matter. But he's finally able to get away with a little bit of YA. He's looking for some damage here. On the Mega platform. Don't do it. Don't. Oh no, he went up the jump pad. Oh! I can see him like the leg there, like, should I? Life is short. Well, it's shorter for him now. But man, those are some crazy good rockets, and following up with one out of the teleporter. Beautiful timing coming out of the teleporter, actually. That gives him a frag, that gives him a red. And unless he gets EB'd or plasma down here, he should be able to get a little bit of momentum out of this. 3 seconds to Mega, it's a little dicey. That green armor's going to help, but alright. I manages to get away with that. Man, FragStealer comes in, and his rocket angles is completely off. Making this a 2-frag game here. Crizis looking like he's got a second win. But man, I really want to know how Kerple and Adam worked out. Just going to keep hitting that F5. Mega once again taken. There's no EV in the hands of Crizis, which is going to be a little bit of, disadvantage coming into some of these more long-range fights. Which it looks like FragStealer really wants to milk until he can push in on this next armor. And push he does. Crizis is knocked out of there. Crizis coming back in, though. He's got rockets ready. He's not really getting any damage out of it, though. He's got to come back here for some greener pastures. Man, okay, he left up that yellow armor just as it was coming up. Like, he didn't know it was coming up, but man, that's rough. So no armor for Crizis here whatsoever, but still doing a lot of damage with LG. Very impressive work. But still 6 seconds early for that red. I mean, he knew when the last one came up, so a bit of a problem there. It's a nice bit of EB, especially off of the spawn. If you can take someone down to that 15 health right as they spawn. Oh, that's rough. But still only 3 on 6. It's well over halfway to go. Mega taken away by FragStealer. Coming directly back into red just to thwomp it out. I love that spawn though. Like, one of my favorite things about the changes of this map, and there have been relatively few like item changes, but moving the LG to where the EB is and vice versa made the EB a spawn weapon. Such a good idea, especially top of the map where people have to cross the middle to take away Mega or red. I just really, really love that. Oh, Crizis, don't hurt yourself. That's FragStealer's job. You're stealing frags from FragStealer. That's what you're doing. There we go. It's more like it should be. But man, you're starting to take a lot of damage here. The spread has gotten kind of stupid crazy over just the past 60 seconds. But Crizis is finally picking up a rocket launcher. He's got absolutely nothing on the board to pick up. He's got to just hurt right now without getting hurt. But let's face it, he's going to get hurt. But he's able to steal away the Mega after all. And immediately dive down for an LG. Interesting choice for him. Especially since that puts him in such a disadvantageous spot, and B, coming out of it, is there's no health, there's no armor. It's really difficult to do anything from that position. But he's still able to stay alive. He takes away, 50 and the yellow armor. I mean the red, yeah. Able to get back up to 100 and take a frag, so that's something. Mega as well. I need a lot more damage than that, actually, on top of the EB. Oh, but his opponent actually comes up the jump pad this time. The tables have turned. But doesn't quite turn into a frag, but this should. Oh, no. Don't sit on your opponent as he LGs your butt. You're not going to like it. Guarantee it. He's gotten away with the last few items here. Oh, in close range like this against the Gunblade, does he have anything else? But no, there's a rocket to EB. Weird choice for that Gunblade, but hey, it's got the melee. It does decent damage. 4 and 11. And I like the fact that it's got an auto hit. You just have to like run to someone and it'll actually like shoot for you. I think in a melee weapons case, that's a great idea. You're holding down enough mouse buttons as it is in this game. Gunblade doesn't need to be one of them. Alright, but we saw a bit of a streak there from Crizis. I mean, this yellow armor is going to help, but he really needs to do some hurt here. The last few item fights, he's, shown up and he's thrown down, but he hasn't really done that much damage. He hasn't done enough to keep FragStealer off his back. And that actually could be a problem, because if he does manage to get FragStealer off his back, he's going to need to hunt FragStealer down and steal some of those frags back. Otherwise, this 8 frag lead, it's going to be difficult to pull back up. But then again, it's DM2. It's very difficult to hide for any long period of time here. But man, look at the packet loss out of FragStealer. I was noticing that earlier in the match as well. Oh man, why is this cup so early? Even in like European standards, this is kind of like crazy. Only like 9 hours ahead. Okay. So it's like 7 p.m. over there now. CET. Like, that's just like when things like this should start, really. Oh, I can't complain too much. Alright. So still, I mean, we haven't seen this thing really close up all that much. I mean, Crizis is putting a lot together, but his actual ability to connect with some of these rockets has been, questionable. Oh, Adam's out. I guess Kerpal took him out after all. All right. There we go. Kerpal takes out Adam. And now the bracket doesn't have map scores, so I don't really know exactly how that went. Check RSC here. No, they're not saying. All right. But final minute, 6 on 13. A damn good match here from Crizis, but not quite able to put together the final pieces of that puzzle. So we're going to have to see the next map here between Crizis and FragStealer. Oof. 6 more, 7 more. No worries. You can do that. No problem. 30 seconds, plenty of time. Gonna go get an ice cream while, I wait, because I've got so much time. It was well played, though. but maybe Adam, if he's listening, can tell me what the results of his game were. Not that I want to, like, bring it up and rub it in. Oh, lost the cripple 2 times. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, I wanted to know, like, Kripal, you know, lost already in the upper bracket. You know, being knocked out by Leshka. That's significant. But there we have it. 7 on 14.